Hey, I'm Jonathan Dumont, Creative Director on Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Jonathan, what are you showing here new with Assassin's Creed Odyssey?
Yeah, we're showing a little bit more progression today with our Gamescom build. So we are giving you a max level character so you can experiment all the abilities as you upgrade through the game. And we have a pretty epic fight with a mythical creature at the end of the demo.
So let's talk about the skill tree, the different abilities you can unlock. There were a lot of them and tiers of them.
Right. Yeah, as you progress through the game, you get ability points, you get to spend them. We have over 35 abilities. A lot of them are mappable to create your own playstyle, and each ability is upgradable through the Spear of Leonidas in the game.
So talk about some of the ways you like to play personally, because I've noticed there's stealth, ranged, and combat.
Yeah, all of these are viable for our players, so if you are more of a stealth guy, you can do that. But personally, I'm a pretty aggressive player, so I do stealth for a little portion, and then I Sparta kick people in the face, and I ring and damage everybody. So I try to, I like the fighting component of the games, and but all playstyles are viable in the game, so you can mix and match the abilities that you want and create your own playstyle.
What did your team learn from past Assassin's Creed games that you've applied and made better, including Origins?
Well, Origins took the game to a first step into RPG, so we really wanted to do that. And as we picked up experience on Assassins in previous Assassins, and most notably Assassin's Creed Syndicate, this is the team that's coming back. We looked at what Origins was making, and we built on top of it. So they ventured into a new play style for fighting, and we took it a little bit further with the abilities. And as well for the quest design, we took that and pretty much took it a lot further with the introduction of choice and consequences in the quests so that you have your own adventure in the game.
What is the game taking place in a fantasy universe like Greek mythology open up for your team creatively?
Well, it is still rooted in history, but some of these, more fantastical challenges are remote places. There's few of them, and they are linked to First Civilization. But it does allow us to, give you some challenges that you would not expect and keep the players guessing a little bit. So it really helped us, have scale in our combat so that you do face some fierce foes as well. So it keeps you guessing, it keeps you engaged into the game, and it allows you to tap into the First Civilization that is, linked to those creatures in the game.
What are some of the challenges when creating this vast living world with so many different unique gaming mechanics?
Well, creating the world, we need to do a ton of research, we need a ton of verification, making sure that it is a credible world. And now from a mechanics point of view, it's, iteration. There's no recipe to it. We get it early in, we try it out, we, change some stuff up so that, all play styles are viable and that you get a certain satisfaction from fighting. And then we try to build systems that are not infinite, but that you can spend a lot of time in them if you choose to do so. So we give you a lot of autonomy, a lot of places where you can level up your character depending on what you want to do.
In the pre-mission, I had a bonus objective to go find a mercenary that said defeated the mythical creature. I thought it would be Jason.
No, it wasn't, but it could have been. You never know. But we inspire ourselves from the myth. We don't necessarily do a one-for-one, and it's something that you'll cross an island in a game where somebody's talking about this big guy, the Cyclops, that's ruining the island, and then you show up and it's just a guy with an eye patch. So it's not like we're going fantasy. It's just we have a few elements that when you start going really deep into the rabbit hole of First Civilization, then some of it verifies.
Will we see other Greek mythology creatures like, or characters like Hercules?
You have to play the game to know.
If there was a god in the game that's not in the game, or a creature that you didn't have time to put in that you wanted to put in, who would it be and why?
We never know. We have a post-launch, so there's a lot of stuff to pick from. It's such a rich mythology, it's such a rich history as well. So there's a lot of historical characters. There's a lot of characters inspired by myths that are rooted into our game, and then there's a few things that are a little bit more out there.
Can you talk about the narrative in the game? Where does it take place? Are we in the Animus? Are we controlling somebody's memories? What's going on?
Yeah, you're in the Animus with Layla, so it is a continuation of the story from Origins, and we sync up the memories of a hero that lived in Greece, a mercenary, a Spartan mercenary, and then you get to choose which DNA you're going to follow. Is it and their memories? Is it Alexios or Cassandra? And then you'll see there's some surprises with the choices that you make in the game. So it allows you to choose the hero you want to play, and then role play them like you want.
With the Animus, it's such a unique mechanic storytelling device. What did that open up for your team creatively?
It opens up quite a bit, and then there's also it's a great way for us to revisit historical periods that are past. So in our case, it allows us to do a lot of links to what we've seen in the past, in the game, and it allows us to do a continuity even by changing time periods. So Layla visited Egypt last time, now she's going back into ancient Greece. It is a very versatile thing to use in our game, so it opens quite a bit of doors.
So when does the game come out? What platforms will it be on?
It'll be on Xbox and Xbox One X. It'll be on PlayStation 4 Pro, and then PC, of course.
Any plans for Nintendo Switch?
Right now, we're concentrating on these platforms.